Well, hello there, friends. It's good to sit here with you, even if it's just through these words. Life, as we all know, is a journey. It's full of surprises, some good, some not so good. But one thing's for sure, we all face challenges. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when times get tough. We might even question our strength and our purpose, but remember, even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. There's always a reason to keep going. We're never truly alone in our struggles. Faith, like a steady hand on our back, can guide us through life's storms. Life has a way of throwing curveballs when we least expect it. It could be a financial struggle, a health scare, or the loss of a loved one. These challenges can shake us to our core and make us question everything. It's okay to feel the weight of these burdens. It's okay to grieve, to question, and even to get angry. These are all natural human emotions. Don't let anyone tell you to suppress your feelings. But while it's important to acknowledge our pain, we can't let it consume us. We can't let these challenges define us. We're meant for so much more than to simply exist in a state of constant struggle. Remember, just as the sun always rises after the darkest of nights, so too will we rise above our challenges. We have the strength within us to overcome any obstacle life throws our way. Now, when I talk about faith, I'm not just talking about religion. Faith, to me, is a belief in something bigger than ourselves. It's a trust in the unseen, a hope for a brighter tomorrow. Faith is what gives us the courage to face each day, even when we don't know what it holds. It's the quiet whisper in our hearts that says, "You've got this. You're going to be okay." When we have faith, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We start to see the good in every situation, even the difficult ones. We find strength in the face of adversity and hope in the midst of despair. Faith is a powerful force, my friends. It has the ability to heal broken hearts, mend shattered dreams, and lift us above our circumstances. It's the anchor that keeps us grounded when the storms of life rage around us. Think about a bird for a moment. Imagine it soaring high above the earth, wings outstretched, gliding effortlessly on the wind. From its vantage point, it sees the world differently. It sees the beauty of the landscape, the interconnectedness of all things. It doesn't get bogged down by the small stuff, the everyday worries and anxieties that plague us humans. Faith, like those powerful wings, can lift us above our troubles and give us a new perspective. It allows us to see the bigger picture, to understand that our challenges are often temporary and that there's always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Section 5. The power of perspective. When we're caught in the thick of our problems, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. We can become so focused on our immediate circumstances that we forget about the good in our lives. But when we take a step back and look at our lives from a different angle, we often realize that things aren't as bad as they seem. We start to see the lessons in our struggles, the strength we've gained, and the resilience we've developed. This shift in perspective is crucial for overcoming challenges. It allows us to approach our problems with a calmer mind and a more positive outlook. And when we face our difficulties with a positive attitude, we're more likely to find creative solutions and overcome them. Remember, friends, our thoughts have power. When we choose to focus on the good, the positive, and the hopeful, we invite more of that into our lives. Section 6. Finding strength in Scripture. Throughout history, people have found solace and guidance in sacred texts. These words, passed down through generations, offer timeless wisdom and encouragement for navigating life's challenges. One of my favorite verses comes from the book of Isaiah. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. These words remind us that even when we feel weak and weary, we can find strength in our faith. We can tap into a power greater than ourselves and find the courage to keep going. Another verse that brings me comfort is from the book of Romans. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. This verse reminds us that even in the midst of suffering, there's a purpose. We may not always understand it, but we can trust that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating our lives for our ultimate good. Section 7. Embracing the journey. Life isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about embracing the journey with all its twists and turns, its ups and downs. It's about learning from our experiences, both good and bad, and using them to grow into the best versions of ourselves. When we encounter obstacles, we have a choice. We can either let them defeat us, or we can use them as opportunities for growth and learning. We can choose to see the good in every situation and find the strength to keep moving forward. Remember, friends, life is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be times when we stumble and fall, times when we feel like giving up. But it's in those moments that we need to dig deep, draw on our faith, and remind ourselves that we're capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. The journey may not always be easy, but it's in the challenges that we discover our true strength, our resilience, and our unwavering spirit. Section 8. The importance of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion. It has the ability to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, from what's wrong in our lives to what's right. When we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we open ourselves up to a world of blessings. Even in the midst of challenges, there's always something to be grateful for. It could be as simple as the roof over our heads, the food on our table, or the love of family and friends. When we take the time to appreciate the good in our lives, no matter how small, it changes our perspective. It helps us to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. So, my friends, I encourage you to start each day with a grateful heart. Take a moment to reflect on all the good in your life and watch as your perspective begins to shift. Section 9. Spreading our wings, sharing our journey. When we face challenges and overcome them, we gain valuable experience and wisdom. And when we share our stories, we have the power to inspire and uplift others who may be going through similar struggles. Don't be afraid to share your journey, your triumphs and your setbacks. Your story could be the beacon of hope that someone else needs to keep going. By sharing our experiences, we create a sense of community and connection. We remind each other that we're not alone in our struggles and that there's strength in unity. So, reach out to others, offer a listening ear, and share your story. You never know who you might touch with your words of encouragement and hope. Section 10. The promise of a brighter tomorrow. No matter what challenges you're facing today, remember that there's always hope for a brighter tomorrow. The sun will rise again, the storm will pass, and you will emerge from this experience stronger and wiser. Keep your faith strong, my friends. Hold on to the belief that you're meant for great things, that you have a purpose to fulfill, and that you're capable of overcoming any obstacle that stands in your way. The journey may be long and winding, but the destination is worth every step of the way. So, spread your wings, soar high above your challenges, and embrace the incredible journey that lies ahead. Section 11. A final word of encouragement. Well, friends, it's been a pleasure sharing these thoughts with you. Remember, you're never alone in your struggles. There's always someone who cares, someone who understands, and someone who's willing to lend a helping hand. Keep the faith, Keep your head held high and never, ever give up on your dreams. The world needs your light, your strength, and your unique gifts. So go out there and make your mark on the world. And always remember, even when the going gets tough, you're meant to rise above challenges and soar high like the magnificent creatures you are. God bless you all.